So now we're going to move to our feet. We're going to, I'm going to show you how I do it. And I learned by doing the foot, doing the pad first. I like to pick the foot up and hold it here. With my arm in front of the dog, I'm able to control where this leg goes. And then I have both hands down here to where I can manipulate the foot. I can manipulate where her foot is. I can manipulate the toes. And then while I'm down here, if you have a dog that fights you on getting their feet done, while you're back here, you can go on around all of your toes and get the worst of it done before you turn them around, especially on dogs that fight. This has turned out to be a really nifty little trick. In and out between every toe. I think Dixie's hiding her head. She's like, I really don't like this part, but she's being a pretty good girl. So then when I turn her around, basically all I'm going to have to do is the top of the foot and then just clean up around each toe. Again, I'm using the juice trimmer. It's set on the closest blade because I just like to work with something a little closer because then I don't have to put as much pressure on it, and it just makes it a little easier for me. So now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to set on the edge of the table, put her foot right here in my lap so that I can get between every toe. I have my fingers freed up to where I can grab the hair, move it around so that I get all those hairs around that nail bed. I can use either my right or left hand doing that. I'm going to push up on the bottom of her foot. And when I do that, it just pops that toenail out, and it pops out any hair that I need to get. And then what I don't get that way, I can just turn around with my fingers and get the rest of it. Now, rule of thumb is I'm going to this first bone above, or what you would call her wrist bone. But Dixie has a really pretty foot, so I can go to that bone, or maybe even slightly higher than that bone. But if she had a really ugly foot, I might not want to go that high. Some poodles that aren't real well bred may have a splayed foot and to where it flattens out. So these little camouflage things just make you look better as a groomer. Okay? So here's her bone. I can feel her bone right there. Okay, that's the edge of it. So again, to make a nice straight line, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, all the way around. I'm not going to my hand, I'm going to that bone. Pull that up. Check my work. I'm a little off. So go back in and out, clean it up. Now that's the kind of clipper work that I'm looking for. I want a nice straight line like I drew it with a ruler.